Dimension lockdown.
What the hell?
Previously on Ghost Dimension Lockdown, we used the spirit portal at Norris Green Mansion ruins and made contact with spirits from another dimension. Multiple contact was made, but one spirit in particular made himself known and cleared that his name was Mr. Towns. Was Mr. Towns an owner, or did he reside at Norris Green Mansion? And what are the reasons for his hauntings? There have been numerous paranormal reports encountered at Norris Green Park, and the ruins of the mansion seem to lay at the heart of this activity. Is Mr. Towns to blame for all of the sightings at Norris Green ruins, or could something more sinister be lurking in its shadows? So we're in the grounds of the
Norris Green Mansion. We look around, we're doing some shots, and it's fantastic already. There's pieces of bricks everywhere.
Yeah.
There's walls that belong to the mansion.
You can see where the mansion is. So it's in the background here, as you can see, but it's extended all the way around. So it's been built everywhere here.
And even in front of us, where we stand, there is a piece of the castle.
Right where Bex's bag is. So it should be a good one.
It seems lovely and peaceful at the minute. Who knows what we're going to encounter tonight?
As we prepare to continue our investigation tonight, what are we about to encounter?
Okay, so I am coming back to the front of the mansion because I felt like every single time I've been at the front of this, I'm going to put the K2 meter down, I'll show you that in a minute. Every time I've been here, not necessarily touching the railings because I know that they're new, but when I stand here right in front of this grand entrance, as you can see, I feel like somebody wants to communicate with me. So I've chosen to do my lone here, and hopefully somebody will come through. I do have the K2 meter with me, so I'm going to switch that on now. Is there anybody there? Can you affect this meter in my hand? I'm going to stand here next to the brick because I know the brick would have been part of the mansion in the days. I know the railings wouldn't have. Is there anybody here that wants to come and speak to me?
So I've come to the garden area of the mansion, of what would have been the gardens, and still looks a bit like the gardens to this day. And I brought some equipment with me. I want to use my sensors as well. The equipment I've got the singing bowl, which I don't know if I'm going to use at the minute, but I've also got the REM pods. If anything goes near it, it will alarm. And I've got the K2, the trusty K2 meter, because K2 can also give you some really good readings when you're investigating. So I want to see if anything happens around here. I'm going to leave that there first. And what I actually might do is I might just get the singing bowl going first to see if anything happens. But I'm hoping that we may pick up on the names that we've heard, the towns. Maybe they'll come through, I don't know, but hopefully they will. Here we picked up on the male figure, Mr. Towns. So is Mr. Towns going to be here? Not too sure, but I hope that he is, because it's got to be really good if he does. Is Mr. Towns here?
The K2 meter for me lately hasn't been that active. So I'm hoping tonight it's gonna change and it is gonna be active for me. Because I used to love using the K2 meter, but it's not active for me anymore. They don't seem to want to play. I thought that was lit up then. It's not, is it? Okay, do I have... Ooh, did you hear that? That was a woman's voice. And it was sort of like a... Ooh, like a moan. Did I hear a woman then? Yes. Yeah, I heard somebody saying yes. I am going to put the K2 meter down so I can use other objects. I'm going to put the K2 here. It's not standing off. There we go. You can clearly see that. If I see that going off, I will obviously show you. I did find this. Now this was buried here. You are having a laugh. You are having a complete laugh. I'm putting this down for 1 minute to show you what has just happened. This, maybe it could have fallen off. Oh, I don't feel comfortable. Yep, don't feel comfortable. This has just fallen from somewhere, as if to say, and you know what the first instinct I had was run, you're not welcome. Why would that be? Because it's just a mansion. Oh God, my heart's racing. Anyway, let's go. What the hell? Hello? Hello?
As Bex was conducting her investigation, what appears to be more of the pottery was thrown at her.
Oh God, my heart's racing. Anyway, let's go. What the hell?
Was this Mr. Towns who he had encountered earlier? And if so, what more was Bex about to experience?
Sounds like footsteps all around me. And you know what? That activity started to heat up when I showed you this. Oh God, this is horrible. This really is horrible.
Well, Mr. Town, can you communicate with me? I've got devices on the side here. If you come towards them, they'll light and you can manipulate them and you can make contact with me. I know earlier we heard somebody and we felt somebody was around, and I believe we may have heard you communicate through the portal that we've got. Can you come close to me, speak to me, and use one of my devices?
I can't feel anything apart from fear. When I showed you this, let me see if I can get this out. I found this buried in the ground. There's lots of other pieces as well. This seems to be some sort of a pot, and it was buried, and obviously this pot has come from this mansion. And when I picked this up to show you guys, that's when all of the activity started to rise and kick off. Oh my God. Am I holding a piece of something maybe you used or saw? What the hell? Oh my God, oh my God. What is that? There was somebody there. I'm going to go round, I'm going to brave it, and I'm going to go round and see what was there. Hello? Oh my God. What am I doing? No. No one there. Oh no.
I'm going to see if the singing bowl draws up any energy. I'm on a slightly slanted thing here. I'm going to see if the singing bowl draws up any energy as well. It's believed, one of the things that we believe is that the singing bowl can drum up paranormal energy or feed spirits energy for them to be able to communicate with us. So I'm hoping that that may have just done the trick. What I will do is I'll pick up the K2, leave that there, and I'm going to go around here and see if anything is energy wise here at all. If there's anybody here, male figure, even the female figure, come forward and communicate with me. Let me know. My name's Sean, I'm a paranormal investigator, and I only want to make contact with you. That's all I want to do. Come on, come forward. If there's a male presence here, come closer to me or show yourself on my camera. Anybody's here. Any males, any females, anybody that wants to make contact. All you've got to do is communicate to me, and I'll communicate back to you and ask you questions. Please come forward. Is anybody down there? Whoa, okay. I hope we heard that. It's like a growly, squeaky growl, and it came from over in that direction. And then I heard footsteps walking behind me. That was good. That was proper evidence. This is Ghost Dimension lockdown, full interactive evidence that we're getting, and intelligent responses as well from the spirit world.
God. Oh my Lord. It sounds like somebody was running then. I'm going to stand back here because for some bizarre reason I feel safer by the gates than I do over there. It felt like somebody was running. I haven't even got the eye device out yet. I'm going to get that out now. I feel cornered. It felt like somebody was running around, and there's nobody here. As you can see, look, let me pan it round. There's no one here. Look. This is my view. There is absolutely no one. I'm so sorry, guys, because I like to come into a place and I like to see what I feel. I'm just going to get the aerial up. I like to see what I feel in a place, and I've not been able to do any of that, only because I'm still out of breath, because I'm terrified. Ever since I held the piece of pottery, which is here, on the ground, all of the atmosphere and everything kicked off. I'm going to turn the eye device on. Let me turn it on now. Oh, okay, I know you're here. I definitely know you're here. If you are with me right now, can you make my eye device, this device in my hand, can you make it go off? I'm gonna switch hands because I don't like holding the camera that way. So, there we go. Can you make this device go off in my hand, please?
If that was you I just heard, make yourself known to me again. Come on, come forward to me. Speak to me and interact with me. Right, that was something over here. Could be animal, but it didn't. It sounded like somebody was walking. Listen. I hear you. Come closer to me. It's definitely silent. It's gone really quiet. Make that noise again. Could have sworn I heard a faint whistle over there. Is anybody able to communicate with me? When I start to speak, activity starts to happen, so listen out for that as well. Did I hear you then?
This is the eye device, and it will help me to understand clearer what you want to say. Hello? What the hell is that? Right behind me there. There was something there. Yeah. Were you standing there? Or did you know somebody that was standing there? I want to know something. Please tell me. Why are you trying to scare me? Why do you find it nice to try and scare me? I don't feel like I'm with a... Oh, I went fuzzy then, didn't I? Wow, okay, that sometimes means it's something's about. I don't feel like I have a female with me. I feel like it's a male presence, and I don't feel like it's very nice. I'm feeling like it's the male presence is behind me. He wants to scare me. Okay? Okay? Is that you? Is that you? Sorry, I've not even got my... Is that you telling me? Thank you. Stop the machine. Thank you. At least he's listening to me. I mean, maybe he's not intentionally trying to scare me. Maybe he's just doing it because... I don't know. It's the first time we've investigated this place, or anybody's investigated this place. So, for all the spirits to be coming through now, I think it's sort of a... all the spirits coming through. I think it's a okay. I think it's a pleasure, isn't it, for them to be like, oh wow, they do. There's somebody who's trying to acknowledge us. I'm just going to keep on that K2, see if it goes off, because we have got quite a bit of activity on the eye device. It's not consistent. It's just, I think the spirits are just passing through. And that makes sense of where we are, because we are on the walkway. This is the place where it would have, the horses and carts would have gone up and down, and the people would have come in and out, and you would have had so much activity in this area. That's obviously why why the machine's going off randomly, and why maybe I'm feeling a bit tense and uptight.
Mr. Towns, a female or a man? Come forward and communicate with me. I swear to you then, I had a K2 was going mad. I'll just make sure it wasn't the camera. Yeah. There was a whistle then. K2 was going mad, but it was a camera. There was a whistle. I heard you. Come on, speak to me. Come forward to these devices. That was the ram. I'm just looking to see if there's anything by it. What's that on the camera? Rope on a tree, okay. So that was you that just came close to me then. Please show yourself, do it now. Set that REM pod off again. That was a voice, clear as day, going woo, woo, which is actually quite similar to what we were receiving before through the portal. So definitely somebody is here making contact. Come on, set that off. I'm going to zoom into it. Set it off. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. You know what, right? You get one thing and then you get the other thing and then they go quiet. Sometimes you get really good activity on different devices that we've got. Before, the portal was making such high activity and words that it was communicating. I think that the activity here and the things that we're doing is we're disrupting the spirit's flow of energy, because this is probably one of the first investigations that have taken place here. And I think, I also know that just in the background, actually, there was a passerby that came before, didn't want to be on camera, only a young lad, and he was telling us that over there was a triangle grave, and the triangle grave was the only grave here. Now that could have been one of these spirits here that's causing the activity. Now the triangle grave has gone, but they used to, see, they were disrespectful to it, the children, they used to ride the bikes over it and all that. He was telling me, the lad. And it could be inside of the ruins now, I don't know. But one thing's for sure, that there's something here, and I feel like I'm being watched. This is really weird, and I think that's why the energy levels are all different and all over the place.
I am actually going to put the eye device down today because for some reason my back is in agony and I need all of the support holding the camera today. I don't know why, but it was just before when something fell. I don't know if it was off the top of the building, I'm not too sure. But when that happened, there was like a big sort of, I don't know what, it was like a big flash in my mind, and ever since then there's been a big pain in the bottom of my back. Maybe this is what the spirit died of. I'm going to call out and see if we hear anything. Spirit, when you threw that rock at me, or maybe you didn't, maybe you, I don't know, forced it. I don't know what happened there. When you did that, did you let me feel your pain before you passed? Can you make an audible noise, please? Or even throw something? Wow, wow, that was right behind me. That was like right behind me. Oh my God, the hairs on the back of my neck standing up. Thank you so much. Oh, somebody's touching my back. Let me see if I can get me. Somebody's there. Somebody is touching my back. Oh my God, this is amazing. Thank you so much, whoever that is.
Can you make another noise for me? Make a whistle again if you can. Let's go over to where you were buried, hey? Or the stone was. It was over here that the grave was. So I'm just going to go over and see what happens. Maybe nothing will happen, maybe something will. Is there any energy here? Any spirit entities? Would you like to communicate with me? Come on. Please come forward. I'm drawn over here as well. So I'm going to go over here and see if there's anything over here.
I feel like this spirit is mischievous. It's go on, they're touching me going, there you go, there you go. but it's this clicking behind me. It's amazing. Thank you so much. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing, guys. That is fantastic. Thank you so much for giving me that tonight. This is where I found the piece of pottery buried, and there's lots of other pieces buried. I don't know why they would be buried outside, but nonetheless, that's where they are. That is fantastic. Look, this is what I'm seeing. Look at that. Are you here with me right now? Footsteps. Footsteps. Wow. Thank you so much, whoever. Oh, I thought that was somebody then. Feels like somebody's behind me. Still, whoever came through tonight, thank you so much. We appreciate everything that you do to us, Spirit, even though if it is making us a little bit scared, we appreciate it. So thank you very much. I'm going to wrap up now, guys, and I'm going to investigate more. Thank you. Bye.
Nothing. Just like a tree. Okay. Well, it's been a mix of activity. Some of it you can't explain. Some of it you can. Possibly we're outside or in the open doors of nature. But it is actually... I'm thinking I'm hearing something. It's actually quite... whatever's here is nice. I wouldn't say it was nasty or anything like that. But one thing for sure is that it's active here. And I'd love to get inside of the gates of the ruins and investigate that as well. But I don't think that's going to be possible at the moment because it looks quite dangerous. But it's definitely active with some kind of spiritual energy that's residual, I think, here. A lot of it's residual. Oh, and that's not focusing. Totally residual energy. Amazing. Probably one or two active spirits. A lot of it's residual.